Hey guys, it's Mr. Chu, and here's what you're going to learn today. By the end of this video, you should be able to write the explicit and recursive formulas for an arithmetic sequence. And so for our first sequence, we have negative 37, negative 28, negative 19, and negative 10 as our first four terms. In the previous video, we found that the common difference between each term is 9. So then, the explicit formula can be written as an equals first term, which is negative 37, plus our common difference times n minus 1. And so this is the unsimplified version. If we wanted to simplify it, we could distribute the 9 through our parentheses and then combine like terms. And so both of these answers would be correct. The recursive formula can be written as first term, which is negative 37, and then the second part of the recursive formula is an equals the previous term plus our common difference. Now keep in mind you need both those parts for the recursive formula. Part B asks us to find the same thing given two non-consecutive terms. And in the previous video we found that the common difference was negative 7. The only thing that we're missing is our first term. So we need to first find the first term of this sequence. And you can choose either of the two terms that are given to us to help us find the first term. I'm going to use the 14th term, which is negative 103. And so what we want to do is we want to set up our equation, our explicit formula, and then we're going to leave a1 since we don't know what that is. We're going to plug in information that we know, and again we know the 14th term is negative 130. And now we're going to solve this equation for a1. So we get negative 130 equals a1 minus 7 times 13. I'm going to follow my order of operations to get 91. And we can add 91 to both sides to get negative 39 as our first term. Now that we have our first term, we can write our explicit formula, which is an equals the first term, which is negative 39, plus our common difference times n minus 1. Again, this is not simplified. If we wanted to simplify it, we can distribute our negative 7 through, and we would get negative 7n minus 32. And both of these answers would be correct. For our recursive formula, what we want is our first term. The second piece is going to be an equals an minus 1 plus our common difference. And again, you need both of those parts. And that's it.